Celerant, we're excited to announce the latest version of Stratus Enterprise version 2.7.4 is available. In this video, we will demonstrate a few of the many new enhancements to the software. You can learn about all of the new features by downloading the release notes from our client site. Since the last software release, we also added many new distributor partners for various retail verticals, including bike, fishing, pet, outdoor sports, and sportsmen. The level of integration will vary based on distributor, and you can speak with your sales rep to learn more. For online retailers or those thinking of expanding past their storefront, we now offer mobile shopping apps. Your branded app can be synced with your Stratus back-office software, so you can easily add this additional channel. We have several new e-commerce integrations as well. Apparel and footwear retailers can now integrate with Farfetch Marketplace to reach new customers online. Stratus eCommerce also integrates with ClearSale for online fraud protection, AudioEye for online accessibility and ADA compliance, and Apple Pay through Shift4 to help you capture more mobile orders. Recently, we also added many other important integrations, such as Klarna, which allows you to offer consumer financing in-store and online. Fortis, formerly Blue Dog, a leading payment processing solution. GoCart, an innovative frictionless payment solution that allows you to process online transactions faster. And AutoWaiver, a leading digital waiver solution. We also expanded our integrations with Astro Loyalty, enabling pet shops to automate manufacturer coupons, rebates, and rewards at the point of sale. And Rezo Systems, allowing general retailers to streamline store rentals in addition to our existing ski rental integration. Please reach out to your account rep if you're interested in learning more about any of these new integrations. Now let's dive in and explore some of the features offered in Stratus Enterprise version 2.7.4. We'll start with the new item menu configuration, which allows you to adjust specific areas in the point of sale, such as font size, buttons, and images. To access the item menu configuration, go under Admin, Item Menu Config. Any changes you make will be applied to all POS machines, so you only need to do it once. From here, you can choose what action the system should take after you select an item from the item menu. For example, you can select Return to POS, stay in the item top-level menu, or stay in the item detail-level menu. Next, you can determine whether you want product images to be shown or not. Then, using the Select option and up and down buttons, you can choose which fields are displayed and in what order. You can also adjust the font size for the detail buttons and level buttons. Once your preferences are set, click Save to save your changes. You will see your changes the next time you access the item menu at the point of sale. Next, we will review the Inventory Movement History List, which allows you to view all transactions based on filter criteria and drill down into further details. To access this, click Inventory Management and then the Inventory Movement History menu option. This will open the Transactional List screen, where you can set your filter criteria. Once your filter criteria is set, click Search. Now you can highlight a transaction and view the details under Actions. And that takes you to the detailed screen. If available for that transaction, a detailed receipt will also be displayed if available. Here you can see details such as products, payments, customer, shipping, and more. If a detail screen is not available, the system will display a screen with a rundown of all the details associated with that transaction. Here I will show you how to import term sales for specific items using a CSV file, as opposed to the current method, which uses filtering concepts such as department, brand, or OFs. Your input file may include multiple items, each with different discount methods. You begin by creating a CSV file with the products you want with barcode, brand and description, along with discount type, from price, discount value, and rounding. Brand and description are not mandatory. Type determines if it's going to be $1 off, % off, or a new price. From price determines if it's the current price or MSRP. Value determines the value it needs to be discounted by or a new price. Rounding determines the value the rounding should be, whether it's exact or rounded to the nearest 99 cents, for example. Once the file is ready, click Promotions and Markdowns and Term Sale Import. From here, browse for the import file and then determine criteria such as whether or not you want to create a new term sale, edit an existing term sale, and what the term sale name is. In this case, I'm calling it Labor Day 2022. You can also apply the term sale to the product level to discount an entire product, or to the SKU level if you want to discount a specific SKU or a particular SKU associated with a color, for example. In addition, you can use the download blank header file to use as a starting point. You can also view the valid data types. This is where those codes come into play. For example, 0 represents dollar off, 1 represents percent off, 2 represents new price. Similarly, with rounding, these codes represent the different rounding options. Same thing applies to the price. These codes determine whether it's current price or MSRP. Let's jump back into the import file. You can see the first item will be discounted with $1 off and a value of 10, meaning this item will have a $10 off term sale. The second item is set up as a new price with a value of $19.99. Once the desired criteria is set, you proceed by clicking on Next. This will take you to the step where you can define the term sale details, such as what stores to apply this to, the activation and deactivation dates, days of the week, and other options. I can also set it as approved, or I can approve it later from the term sale list. Once the term sale details are defined, click Next. This will take you to the mapping step, where you can map the fields in your file accordingly. As you can see, my file had header labels for barcode, type, from price, value, and rounding. These were mapped automatically, indicated by the green checkboxes. Once mapped, click on Next. Now you can import the term sale and review the summary. Additionally, you can go under Promotions and Markdowns, and under Term Sales, you can now search and view the term sale you just imported. You can see here that it's not approved, but you can click the Action button to approve or unapprove the term sale, delete it, export it, or print the term sale detail. If I click Print, I can see a list of everything included on this term sale and what the values are. Once the term sale is approved, the discount will be automatically applied at the point of sale as long as it falls within the start and end dates and the day of the week specified earlier. Next, we've expanded our integration with Locally to include the Locally PushCart. This requires you to have a Locally inventory feed integration, which is already available as an optional add-on. Locally is the type of marketplace where customers can search local retailers for merchandise and place either a ROPIS, reserve online and pick up in store, or BOPIS, buy online, pick up in store. The order is then sent to you to either confirm or decline. If confirmed, it flips the details into an open order to recall at the point of sale for customer pickup. To begin, the customer will use Locally to find the products they want and place the order. Once the order is placed, a scheduled task pulls in all pending orders from Locally. You then monitor the Fulfillment Marketplace Orders list screen for any orders that come in. You can use the filter criteria to narrow down pending orders, what store you're logged in as, and date ranges. From here, I can see the item that was ordered from Locally. I can verify that I have the item in stock and I'm satisfied with the price that was charged. I can either decline the order if I'm unable to fill it, or accept the order, which will flip it into a special order for that customer. In addition, you can view any messages made by the customer on the Locally side, or send a message to the customer indicating the time when the order can be picked up, for example. To proceed, you have to accept the pending order and pull the item off the floor so the customer can pick it up. I want to point out that with ROPIS orders, meaning the customer reserved the order online, the store is required to take payment when the customer arrives. With BOPIS orders, the customer made the payment online and Locally handles the payment processing and settles with you directly. In this case, a payment record is already created and there's no need to collect payment from the customer. When the customer arrives, you can look up the customer in the point of sale and select the Layaway Special Order Install. This will show you the special order that was created. You can also ring up another item the customer may want to purchase while they are in your store. And from here, we can proceed to pay, and you can select yes that they are taking the merchandise and complete the transaction. Once you complete the sale, the locally PushCart order will be sent back to locally for their records. Next, we've expanded our Buy Trade functionality, which allows you to configure your system to override the actual cash amount and/or trade amount the customer will receive on an item level. This can be configured under the Set Enterprise menu option under the Buy Trade and Consign tab. From here, you'll see an option to enable Cash Trade Override in Buy Trade. There are multiple options which include using the system preference, transaction override by percentages, item override by the cash or trade amount, and an item override by percentages. In this demo, I will discuss the item override cash trade amounts. When configured this way, you have the option to add the item in the Buy Trade entry screen, or you can enter the actual cash amount and/or trade amount for that particular item that we issued to the customer. Here, I can set the price to the amount I want and set the cash or trade amount to the value that the customer and I agreed to. Next, we will show you how to offer consumer financing at the point of sale through our integration with Klarna. Please note this is available as an optional add-on. Start by adding an item in the point of sale screen and click Pay. From here, click on Klarna as the payment option. Now the system is interacting with Klarna. You can send the payment link to the customer by entering their mobile number or email, or by using a QR code. Once the customer pays for their order, you will see the transaction being processed on the screen. After the transaction is complete, click Finish. Then you can email and/or print out a receipt. These are just some of the new features included in Stratus Enterprise 2.7.4. You can download the release notes from the client portal to learn more, and schedule your software update by emailing us at updates@celerant.com.